the Stone Vigil card. Alright, pop Iron Will, tank stance, whatever you have, run forward. It is suggested only do one room at a time until you understand what's going on. And there is the Holy Bomb. Okay, we're gonna have a pathing mob. One of the reasons you don't want to rush ahead in this is the enemies can become extremely overpowered. You can get overwhelmed really quickly. If I had my other character, I would definitely do a full pull. And wait for everybody. So down here, you're gonna have these dragonfly hunters. And then you're gonna have the watch wyvern. The watch wyvern in the original Stone Vigil, these are the things that would drop down and shoot fire at you. If you're confident in your skills, and you like your healer, you can actually pull everything up to that room. Just make sure you engage all the enemies. And this game also, like, advancement locks you. You can't move past a certain point until you kill the enemies. Right, wyvern's almost down. Okay. We are coming upon the first boss. First boss. This boss is going to run around and do the swinge attack, if I recall correctly. Yep, swinge, you do not want to be standing in front of him. It is a frontal cone. Swinge will lock your abilities and silence you. Rake, we can Geltron. The Vigil Air, and those need to be killed by the DPS. They are not going to be picked up much by the tank, because the direction that they die, they will do a frontal cone like that. Crap, he's moving, he's moving. Miss swinge. Yeah, everybody's getting hit. Or not. Come on. Okay, he'll randomly target people for Lion's Breath. The second group of those ads that come out, there's going to be one that is different, and it's going to do a point-blank AoE when it dies. Vigil air, vigil air, vigil air. One of them is going to do point blank AoE. Please aim it towards me. He's not. But as the tank, it's impossible to tank those things. They have independent aggro. If you can, do not be standing in front of him when he does Lion's Breath. He charges it up. Okay, Rake, we're gonna toss up Sheltron for the Rake. Rake is a tank buster. You want to defend against it as best you can. But he goes down relatively quickly. Okay, second boss is the one that has mechanics. Third boss is fun. Dang it. That is why you don't pre-gen if you're a healer. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna have sort of a mini event type here. I'm wrong, this isn't the mini event spot. Better remember to drop regen. Okay. The Haranguing Herringer. You want to stun this guy. Haranguing Harrier. No, no, no. Can we interject? We can't interject. We can only stun him. Okay. So the Harriers, if you do not stun them, do not prevent their cast from going through, they will turn into a much stronger dragon version of themselves. And it's the haranguing that you need to take care of. Don't holy. Please don't holy. Okay, you holied at the right time. Not the biggest fan of holy myself, but you gotta deal with it. Yeah, that is what they will turn into. And I'm pulling back here because if we go too far forward, we spawn that mini event like that. So, if you go too far forward, you spawn the mini event, which brings back the boss from way back when. And you have to activate Bertha, shoot him, and then you gotta engage the adds that spawn at both ends. Okay, he's gonna come down again. Activate the cannon. Do it quick enough, you can do it before he attacks. Again, you pick up the adds. These are very simple adds. This is just a few rounds that you have to do this. Coming down at this one again. And we have a wyvern this time. Alright. We are getting close to the second boss. And I will have to explain it to the people if anybody does not know this fight. Because this fight is not intuitive. Oh, they have been weakened quite a bit. Okay. So, this second boss. The boss will spawn once we hit a certain point, but just checking again with the party to make sure that they know the fight. Okay, we man cannons in this fight. And somebody activated it. Well, thank you for... So, they are going to tank the boss. And you attack it by using number 1. You have to use number 2 on this attack. It's usually good to focus target the boss so that you know when he's going to be casting Diamondback. Ads will spawn. When the ads come up, you want to kill the ads that go near your allies. And the ones that go near the middle. Okay. When the boss does the spin, you want to get off of your cannon ASAP. And you'll get a ricochet while he's doing the spin if you try to hit him, but I was trying to kill an ad. Okay. You do... what is it called? Spindly Finger to stun that. This is probably going to be a... probably going to be a wipe. I can't do my Spindly Finger. Somebody else has to. Nobody does it. Alright, so this fight is basically you have to man the cannon. Okay, get off and run away when that happens. I was in the middle of telling everybody how to do this fight when the healer decided to pull. I can't kill that Evis that's by me, so somebody else is gonna have to. Okay, we wait for the invincibility to drop. I can't stun it. Nobody else is going to have to. Basically, if you do this right, the healer is not going to have to cast a heal. I'm surprised that we did that. But hopefully you don't have somebody pull while you're trying to explain the fight. Because there are quite a few things that you need to pay attention to in that fight. So to go over again, you want to activate I probably shouldn't be doing this today. My brain is not with it as much as it should be. Okay, so in that fight, what you want to do is you want to pay attention to when the boss puts up his diamond skin, which is going to be a damage reflection skill. So you want to focus the boss instantly. For the pull, you run into the middle, and you stand just off-center of where the boss is going to come up in the very middle, so that you will get knocked back into a cannon, so you can immediately hop on the cannon and engage, instead of just on me again for... And then you just want to use the spindly finger when the boss starts casting his hard stomp, which is the massive AoE. You may have to redub all of these. We'll see. At least the last boss, there's not much that I can do to screw up on it. It's just a dodge game. Which I'll explain when we get there. Okay. Nope. Last boss is considerably easier. Explaining the fight to the party in case an over-anxious person decided to facepull again. Alright, these guys are gonna drop, I think, a finger or something to unlock the door. Yeah. No, finger is in a different duty. We got the main storage vault. Yes. Alright, let's watch the animation. Boss has no threat table. Boss will attack. He'll approach. He'll attack. You do not want to be standing in front of or behind him. If you stand in front of him, there's a chance he's going to do a fireball at you. If you stand behind him, you're going to get hit by his tail. And you'll get a nice little debuff too. He's also going to do a charge. So, you want to pay attention to what's going on. Now, in about 20 seconds, no, in about 5 seconds, well, about right now, the second one's going to spawn. You want to stay on the first one, because got hit with the tail smash. You also want to keep an eye on both of them, because you will have to deal with avoiding all of their attacks. If you're a melee class, this can be very difficult at times, because staying out of the way of one will put you in the path of another. But if you can get one down, then it just becomes really that much easier. When they stand on top of each other, it's just harder too. But this one's almost dead. He's gonna fireball. Alright. After the first one's dead, next one gets a small damage boost, so you just want to continue dodging. Stay on his flanks. Not be in front of him, do not be behind him. A lot easier to tell these days with the additions to the targeting circle. Before it was just a small arrow that was difficult to see sometimes. So, just stand to the side, and boss goes down easily. Stone Vigil hard. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it informative. If you want to see more Final Fantasy XIV videos, please like, follow, and subscribe. The usual YouTube stuff. To catch me live, check out my Twitch, link in the description. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.